Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome everybody.
I'm turning a little, well not a little, I'm turning a little pencil pot, a laburnum one, okay? Laburnum, I've got a piece of cedar I was going to use over here, but it's got a few cracks
Sycamore.
in it. I've got some sycamore as well.
You keep saying cedar.
I keep saying cedar, I don't know why I keep saying cedar. It's sycamore.
Anyone got any cedar you can send him?
It's got a few cracks in it, so I don't know what that would be like, so I'm leaving that one. And I want to do a side grain pot. Normally I would do end grain, which would be like this way round, yeah? That'd be how you'd normally, your spindle would be. But I've turned it, so I've got end grain, side grain, end grain, side grain. I'm doing it bowl, like the same as you would have a bowl, okay? I'm just going to mark those centres of that. I don't know, I mean, recently Richard Raffan's done a couple of these sort of things, and I quite like, because this laburnum is wet, it's still a bit wet. A lot of the wood I've got at the moment is wet for this sort of size pieces. Oh, now I've got to think what I want is I think I'll keep that up near the top, because that might be quite nice. Now this, if you can see this, it's actually hard to say. You would look at that and think all four sides are end grain, because it is really hard to tell. But there's a side, we've got a side grain here and here, okay? So it's running that way. If that was a spindle, it'd be that way, and this would be the end grain, that would be the end grain. But I'm turning it, like I said, this way. I'm going to do it between centres. I'm going to round it first and put a tenon on it. Then I'll get it in the chuck and hollow it. And I'm just making a pencil, but the reason I'm doing it this way is because, one, the actual grain on this looks beautiful, and besides that, I'm hoping as it dries it will move. Normally I'll do end grain, but I'm not putting a lid on it, so I don't need it to be more as stable. Got it between two step centres, okay. Let me just check what size this is. Right, it's just under 5.5 inches, and it's 3.5 inches square. Okay, so that's what I'm starting with. Now, the very important part here is, because this is, because you know, normally spindle turning, I'd rough this down with a roughing gouge. Right, this is bolt orientation. We've got end grain and side grain, so we don't want to use a roughing gouge, okay? Because if you come in and you put your roughing gouge, you go like that, the chances are you're going to chunk a big chunk off, or so. It's not going to, you're not going to have a nasty accident, but it's not going to be good. It's not the best way. So really, you want to use a spindle gouge, straight spindle gouge, or a bowl gouge. You can use your carbide, use the round carbide. I wouldn't just push in with the square carbide, because it's going to try and chunk bits off. So for this, because it's a nice bit, it's quite a heavy piece of wood, I'm going to use my spole gouge to rough this down and try not to just cut my, look at that, look, that's what, as soon as I touch my skew, I just cut myself, my skew chisels there. Because it's so sharp, see? Sharp tools. Sharp tools. I'm going to use my spole gouge for this one, and I'm just going to go straight along with it, and we'll get it down to round pretty quick.
There you go, John Wolf, there's one for you. We've been waiting to see this.
Yes, I know. John Wolf is always wanting to see me use my my spole gouge. So right, okay guys, let me put, oh look at that, face shield cover's coming off. It's not sticking on, and I've had to put sellotape on it, and it's not holding. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh, see all these problems I'm getting. Never mind, we'll get it on. Right, okay guys.
Right, last job.
So, Lisa will probably come round to this bit when I start roughing down. I'm going to start up, see what it does. I'm going to turn it down a bit at first. Let it spin. I'm between two step centres. A little bit of wobble. Get rid of that. Get it up a bit. Right, and I'm just going to come in. move in and take another cut. It's a nice quick way to do it. I'm going to turn the speed up because I've got most of that off. Here's the first cut. There we go. Right. Yep, that's round. Feels quite nice. Now what I'm going to do before I get to the end, I'm going to do a little chamfer. That's it. That means now I can push straight off the end and I won't get no catching. No, I won't get no breakout. It's like peeing up against the wall, this is. There, see? I can go straight off the end. Right, I've got a little bump there. I've got to refine it a bit, but let's have a look, see what the finish is like. See what we've got. Wow, look at that. Well, that's a nice thing. No tear out whatsoever on that. That's looking nice. See? Why can't they, come on, why can't they make them gals like this? Really? Right, I'm going to take one more cut to try and even it up. I've got a couple of little bumps where it's sort of just gone over, so I'm going to take one more cut. There we go. Right. And now I'm going to put the tenon on this end, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the tenon on this end. So, that's that done. What a fantastic job that does, eh? What a job that does. Right, I'm just going to use a feeding pine tool. A bit low for that. We're going to bring that up. There we go. Well, I can see my chuck jaws here. Okay, well I'm going to hold in, so I'll bring it down a little bit. Well, I think that's about deep enough. And then I've got my tenon tool, which I'm just going to put my dovetail on with. Bring that up. Right, that's it, that's got the dovetail. Right, now, so I'll tell you, put it into the chuck. Wow, look at that finish. There. Look at that finish there, guys. That's straight off of the tool.
Lovely.
You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, smooth as anything.
No tear out, no nothing.
Literally 2 cuts, add that to round.
Yeah.
Right. Now I've oversized it a little bit because I want this to, I don't want a perfect circle on this. I've spoke about that before.
There's a video on that.
I want my little my little corners to dig in, so I'll get a good hold on it. Let's check. Yeah, that's bang on centre. That's gone bang on. So I'm going to put that back up for a minute. I'm going to tighten that down, and that's it. Now I'm not going to do a lot on the outside. I'm going to put a little bit of a shape to it. Not much at all really. I want it just as a plain pencil pot. I think the grain's going to speak for itself really.
Right.
So I'm just gonna put a little, basically for now, we're gonna put a little chamfer at the bottom there. Like so. So it's gonna have that little chamfer. And then at the top here, I don't know really. I might just a couple of little beads, I think. Yeah, I'll just do a couple of little beads, I think, like so. The face prize is coming off. Get out of it. And then what I might do is just come in. Take this down a little bit from there. Got a problem with my my face visor coming off there. So guys, I'm going to have to stop that for a minute. Look, my visor's coming off.
Okay, we'll cut off and we'll see you back in a mo.
Yeah, I'll bring you back in a moment once I've sorted that out. Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that. I've had to put a bit of gaffer tape around it. Okay, it's the visor protectors. I don't find they stick very well. They come on it and I get dust in the top. So I normally put a bit of sellotape around it to seal it when I put it on. It's bad really when you think of how much you pay for these things, but there you go. I'm not complaining, it is good. Well, I am complaining, but I've just stuck some gaffer tape. I put one on the other day, I put a new one on and it's just been peeling off. I used a sellotape that I've got in here rather than sellotape that I've got indoors, and it's probably got a bit damp out here at times or something. I don't know how, but it probably has. Right, okay, back to where we are. Now, we don't have cut. I've put a couple of little beads here at the top, okay, and this is going to be the top edge. I will just take a very little cut with that. I'm just bringing it down a little bit, okay, for the diameter, so that the beads are there. And I'm going, as I come down, I'm going to actually phase that back out, okay. So that's what I'm doing. So let's skip that side. I'm just running my bevel along and getting a nice cut, okay. Bevel controls the depth, remember. Remember, keep the hand off the tool rest. There, that's what I'm going to do. Like that. Tiny little bump just there. Just come in and take that out. Run that out to there and that'll be alright. Okay, that is all I want to do on that outside bit, is that. Now I'm going to sand it But being this is Woodturning,
And it's wet.
a little bit wet, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this with some oil. So I'm going to have a little pot. I've got a little pot here actually. I've got a little, this is a bit of monkey puzzle this that I turn. Okay, I turn it really nice and thin because it's wet. What David Tyres gave me. And I'm just going to use that to put a bit of oil in and wet sand this. And I'm going to use a little bit of just finishing oil. Pour some in here. Yeah. And that's all I really want to do on the outside of that for the turning. I've put a dust extractor on, but I shouldn't really need it because I'm going to sand with the oil. Now this is not going to take much sanding because I've got such clean cuts there. And this will get some oil into the wood as well. Give a really nice finish there. Oh, I've got a little bit here. Just realising that I think the sandpaper's been catching it a little bit. Yeah, that all seems nice. That one there. And one of the first one I do quick. Oil's gone out of there already. Get your fingers in those. That's it. Right, that'll do for now. Right, that has given that a really nice finish. That's super smooth, no tear out whatsoever. That's looking good. Right, okay. Pop that in there, pop that up there. Get rid of that. And now I need to hollow it out. So before I take that away, I'm just going to make sure everything's still tight because it is wet wood. Little nip. Take this away. Right, okay, start her up. See, make sure everything's still running nice. Yep. Everything's nice there. Right, I want to put a little dibble in here. Remember, this is side grain. Right, like that, so I can get a drill bit in there. I'll slow it down a little bit. We'll see if I can get my drill bit for a depth. Maybe about there. So I'm going to put some, I'll put a pencil mark on that. Not going to see it. Let me get a black marker pen. Right, I've put a black marker pen there. Okay, so I should be able to come in and pick up that. That's it, down to the marker pen. Yep, that's going to be fine with that. Remember, whenever you're doing that, don't ever hold the bit, because it could spin and it will just rip the skin off your hands. It really will. Right, okay. We've got our depth. Now we're going to follow. We get our speed back up. Right, and what I'm going to do, first off I'm going to use the box follower just to get started. Yeah, I can have the light on. It might help. Might want to pull it down a bit.
Yeah.
So I can see. Hang on, I'm just going to pull this light down a bit, guys. Right, now, twist it round, bring it down, and twist it back and lock it. There we go, got it. I mucked that up last time, didn't I? I hit you with it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So now I'm going to use the normal standard square to get down as far as I can with that, and I'll change over to a longer one. So square to chisel, we'll be up a little bit. Be a little bit higher this thing. Change chisels there because I've run out. I can't. I'm that far down and I can't get my hands on it. So I'm gonna change over to a longer bar. I might get away with this one. It's on a 10mm. I might have to go to a 12mm because of vibration. I'll see how I go. Quite far, yeah. It's going to be a bit of vibration on a 10mm bar, so I'm going to go over to my 12mm. So I've got a 14mm but on a 12mm bar for this, see? Now I can't really see anything, so I'm going to clear that out first. I can't really see much at all in there. Way for doing these little boxes because you know there's no real bad grabbing guy. You can see how deep I'm going in, you know, and it's just a case I'm only holding the chisel just here on the end. Now I'm not putting no weight on. Have a look and see how far down I am because I really can't see, so let me stop that for a minute. I mean I'm that far in. Oh, I'm near enough. Look, I'm pretty much at the bottom of my where I want to be. I've got a little bit further to go. I can still see a little bit of hole. Okay, so I'm gonna a nice finish on that side. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not knocking anyone, but I know a lot of people will say, you know, put your finger up here and put your elbow on here and be like this and hold on there and push in. But the trouble with that is if you lock everything up here and this is all locked up, this can't move, this can't move, I'm not going to move. Even though I'm just a skinny little mini, but I'm not going to move. So what's got to give? This will have to give. I'd rather if I come in like this, this will tell me if I'm going too aggressive, because I'll get that little and I think, all right, back off a little bit, and it saves you losing pieces. It really does. Right, okay. So I've got to go a little bit further. Hang on, I just thought of something now. Well, what did I pay 25 quid for? I paid 25 quid for this, I might as well use it, mightn't I?
Yeah.
There's me saying I can't see.
Yeah, because we didn't get any discount either, so.
No, cheapskate, wouldn't give me no discount. So I'm not saying where I got it from.
No, we already did that.
Right, okay, so. The only thing with that, I'm going to have to bring my... No, I'm not going to. No, I don't want it on the tool.
Yeah.
That is actually...
That's right.
That's alright, that's just clearing that. That's just clearing. Right, I can see in there.
Okay.
I'm going to hoover it out.
And suck up the light.
Right. Okay, well if the light gets cool, it's only going to flick it over there, isn't it? Right, I can see now, I've just got a little bit further to go. And what I need to... Yeah, I can see it. See, I'm actually set, you probably can't see it. I'm actually above centre and I'm slightly angling down. If I don't do that, I won't get into the hole. Right, so let's... Yeah, that's all working. I can see. Yeah, I'm near enough to the bottom now. Just going to stroke that bottom. Are you able to see him right inside there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now what I want to do is clear out some of that, and we've got to take... Start getting this a bit thinner now. Now I'm on the bottom. Right, I've got a little bit there, come on. I can only do this by feel. Look at all that, look. Right.
Yes, it are.
Right, I'm going to have to stop and clean it out. Because I can't see nothing. Right, let me clean that out. Right, okay. So now let's have a look. This is the hardest part, is not being able to actually see. Right, so I've got a little bit to go on the bottom. I can just see there's still a fraction to go.
Yep.
We've got a, that's the grain there. Oh, we've got a lovely smooth finish down that side. We really have. That ain't gonna need much sanding at all. And I ain't done a finish cut on it yet. Right, I've got a little bit of a ridge here at the side.
Yep.
Now this is where it's good with the carbide seat over scrapers, because scrapers you really have to hold on to. With this I can be like, because I can't put my elbow over the top of this and do this and look inside.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So to be able to look inside, I need to be able to get really light and comfortable with it and be back here like this. There, I'm on the bottom. I've just taken that out, see? Get rid of that. Now I know I've got a little bit of a way to go on the bottom still. There, I think we've got it now. And now I'm just going to come in. The trouble I've got at the moment, everything's building up under my cutter. Look. Can you get it all out? Right, let's clean it out again. But we're basically we're hollow. Okay. I can't even fit my fingers down there. But you can see how easy that's hollowed out. Now, I've got to, I'm tapering slightly in. I've got to go that way slightly. So I'm not going to knock that light. Yep. I've got to slightly go this way to get that corner there, and I've got to clean up on that bottom. The trouble is it's filled up straight away. Right, hang on, let me... I'm not going to go over thin, I'm not going to go ultra thin with this. I'm going to take another little pass. This one's going to be... Sorry, this one's going to be more to give me a clean finish. see a thing now. I filled it up again. I'm trying to clean that bottom. So we're packed with it. Right, I managed to get the centre of the bottom clean. All I've got to do is that bottom corner. You can see just in that bottom corner there. Yeah?
See it in this one.
Right, well I want a 90 degree on that. For some reason, the problem is getting that corner. And that's a bit of trouble with this corner, and I think the reason being is with the 12mm, it's the bar here is catching.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to see if I can use the 10mm for that. Now I'm a bit deep for that, but if I go careful, it should work. No, I'm going to get it jumped a little bit. It's alright now, I'll get it now. No, it's the bar. No, it's got to jump, see? I've got to jump when I get into that bottom corner. Oh, I'm not surprised. Sorry, my collet was loose. Sorry, look, my bar was loose in there. That's why it was jumping. Got to tighten my collet up. That might be alright. That's it. And I mean, look, I'm that far over the tool rest, so it's not surprising it's going to get a little bit of shudder. But when you've got your collet loose like that, and your bar can come out, that will cause you a little bit of shuddering. Okay, so what I find is best if you tighten that up. The bloody donut, eh? There's me turning with a loose chisel. Right, now, how did we do? Yeah, I've still got a little bit, I've just...
A tiny little bit, innit?
The tiniest little bit.
Right at the back.
Right at that very, very bottom corner.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, I can't get this one to get it. Right. We might solve that. Let's see. There's always a solution to a problem. You just have to find it. Right. Right. I think just higher the tool rest up a bit, so I angle down to it, and the bar might clear. over a bit. No. I still seem to be getting that little bit in the bottom that I can't get rid of. Ah, that got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I could see it in here as well.
Yeah, I think the chisel was going too light to go up. I went up with the chisel instead of down, which is normally catch area, but well, not for us. Right, okay. I'm moving that out again. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah. Right, I'm going to have a bit of trouble sanding on that bottom because I am. Right, what can I do?
Did you not have a long...
What can I do to get down there? Sorry?
Did you not have a long one?
A long one?
Yeah.
Don't start getting personal, girl.
I thought you had a long one. A long straight one.
I know the rumours that go around, you know. I have heard these rumours myself.
Yeah.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
There you go. With your sanding arbor.
I always have something I can do.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Right. I don't know what paper that's got on it, but I'm going to go with it for the minute. Right, I can turn this light off. I don't need that now. Sorry guys, I know it's been a little bit long-winded. I'm just doing some bits. Don't worry, I can always cut and edit it out if you want me to. Put that over there. So I'm going to turn the speed down a little bit, mainly because I'm pushing this right down on this bottom here. Oh, that's cleaning up rather nicely. Right, okay, so now turn that off. What I'm going to have to do is change my pad. I'll take that one out, and what I want is one of these soft ones. Now I'm not letting it, I don't want it to spin. I'll take that paper off of there. And then put a bit of 180 on. And I'm going to have a piece of 240. So I've got a 180 and a 240. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on. I'm going to just put it on the side like that. Okay? That way I should be able to go down there like that. Right, but first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn my dust extractor on. Again, this is laburnum. Very nice. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my pad round because I've only used one side of it. There we go. Now we'll go for 240. I'll leave that like that for now. Put it over there. I'll turn that off. Stop that. Give it a quick back. Oh. Right, I hope you can see that finishing there, guys. And that is the grain. You've got the same grain pattern on the outside. That is lovely and smooth. Okay, I'm gonna just do that little rim there. So I'm just gonna take a very little finish cut. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna finish the roll of that and just soften it on the edge there. So I'll get my speed back up. I'm probably going to do that with a box holder. Lower the tool rest. I want to just slightly slope it inwards. And I want to roll this round, like so, and then roll this one round. There we go, just like that. Not like that, just like that. Right, okay, a little bit of a... A little bit of touch to the paper. Very nice. I think that all feels good. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop that, I'm going to turn it round, take the bottom off, and then I shall oil it afterwards and give it a better oiling. Right, that's hollowed out very nicely in there. I'll give you some closer up looks once I've taken that bottom off.
Yeah. I can turn off that light now as well, can't I?
You can turn that off, yeah. Right, now then, for taking that off, I'm going to use my long nose jaws, I think, or do I want my sharp jaws? Actually, I might use the sharp jaws, I think. I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud. Because I want to put it over, I don't want to hold on to the, I could hold it on the rim, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could actually, because I could hold it in my jaws there and it won't mark.
Yeah, you don't.
It won't mark because I've got a bead, or I can put it over there. I've got a very slight taper to it, see?
Yeah.
Very slight taper, so I don't really want to hold it on there.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to hold it on the bead.
Yeah.
Come on. I think that's what I'm going to do.
You do that.
Now these jaws are absolutely fantastic, please. These have got to be one of my favourite jaws, these are.
Which is what one?
I ain't got a clue.
The best one.
They are my Nexus,
Our Nexus.
my grip 4-inch grip jaws. Now you look at them with these grips and you would think they'd be lethal, really. You think they wouldn't be very kind on the... I mean, I keep they're my favourite jaws, so I keep them really clean. There you go. Okay. And they will hold this, and they will hold it very secure, like so. Nice perfect circle I've got there because I judged for that. That's it. That's enough of a hold. Okay, and I'm going to take I'm going to put, because I'm quite a way out, I'm going to put the doobry twiddly bit up. The thing that spins around. I'm going to put that up first, just until I get some of it taken off, and then I'll come in and just take the last bit off without it. Okay. There we are. Look, we're bang on centre. Okay. Right, let's start that up. Right. Now I've got an array of tools I can use for this. I think I'm going to use the Carbide detail chisel. One centre. And I'm just going to nibble it away. I'm rolling it over using the bevel. Okay, I'm using the bevel there, don't use it flat. Push cuts in. I say don't be in a rush. Oh, caught the live centre then. I've probably taken a few teeth off the live centre now. Didn't damage the carbide, but I've probably taken, don't think I did. I might have chipped it, I don't know. I think I have actually. I actually caught just on the teeth there of the chuck, and I think, I don't know, I've got a funny feeling I might have just chipped it, I'm not sure. But it's still working, so I've done it again. Look, I've chipped it. I only would have done it bloody again. Look at that. What plonker, and I've moved my bit. Yeah, I knocked it a little bit. I only would have caught it again, didn't I? There you go, that's back in. That's because I've only got it just held, see? That's alright. Ah. It ain't damaged it though, that's alright. I can move it out now, I don't need it. I caught it bloody twice. See, even happens to the best of us. Right, I have actually chipped, I've just chipped the corner of my detail there on that life centre. So that's not a problem because we have another side, don't we? So there we go. I'm not cutting it out guys, you're going to see it. And all I'm going to do is spin it round, turn it back up, and there we go, we're good to go for another 5 years.
Yeah, it's only lasted that long.
As long as you don't hit your bloody... Don't, look, I'm always doing it guys, I've cut into them, look at that. This was brand new, literally a month or so ago, and look at it, look what I've done to the end.
Terrible.
I come in, I'm always going too far, I always go right into my centre. It's just a thing I do, I don't know why.
Get carried away.
So it's nice and gentle now, I want to just gently bring it in. First of all, what I want to do, I want to roll that edge just like that, so it's like a little bead on the edge. And then I'm going to come in, pick up that with the bevel, you must get on the bevel. no pushing, no shoving it. Nice and gentle on the bevel, let it pick up that cut. Beautiful, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We've got a little line just there, see it?
Yeah.
Come on, pick it up. There we go. Come on. Just got to put this little bit here, that's it. Just got to roll that round. That was fine. I can just see I'm getting a little extra line from somewhere. There we go. That's it, that's perfect, that'll do. Right, okay, sorry guys, I was fluffing about there. Right, a bit more oil. Get some more of that. If you use oil, you don't have to worry about dust extraction so much because you don't get the dust. There we go. Nice and smooth. Now what I'm going to do is get a bit of oil on my rag. So a nice little bit of an oiling. Perfect. Hopefully we didn't mark it when it jumped in the chuck. Take the dust off of it. No. Look at that. Doesn't mark it. These jaws are absolutely fantastic. They've got to be the best jaws of all. They are fantastic. For what they do, you know, I'm not saying they're the only jaws you need. They're not. You can never do just one set of jaws. One set of jaws will never be enough, but they are fantastic. You wouldn't think it. When you look at that, you'd think if you held something like that, you would end up with teeth marks from that. They don't. They're absolutely fantastic. Look, not a mark on there. A little bit of dust, but that's going to come out when I put some oil on it. And what I'm going to do is get a little bit of oil on my cloth and get down inside it. Yeah. Like so. Can't get to the bottom, I can't get my fingers in there. Give you some measurements in a minute. Right. Give it all a good old wipe over. Oh, it's got some beautiful grain, look at that. Yeah, a side grain pencil pot, that's what that is. Right, let's move that over. Let's take this off. Oh. Put that back up there. Right. Let's give that a wipe. Get the wet oil off. Super smooth, isn't it? Lovely finish on that. Right, I'm going to get piece of tissue stuff, and I'm just going to give it a little wipe over so it takes just all that surface oil off, and then you can see it. Got a little bit of surface oil right down the car. I can't get my fingers down there. I need something longer.
What?
Like a stick. You get your mind out of the gutter, woman.
Get that hammer stick.
Right,
one.
okay, there we go, guys. Okay, now hopefully you can see the outside of that. I mean, we've got grain patterns going really every way on that, and that is super smooth. Finished off that bottom nice with the detail, and there's our hollow, nicely hollowed out in there. Yeah, nice flat on the bottom. We've got the 90° in the bottom. I just had to go, I had to angle my cutter actually up, not down. I was going down and the bar kept hitting on the side of the pot, so I had to actually go up, and that got it in the end. So there we go. And you see, we didn't do much sanding on that. You can't get your fingers right down in the bottom for it, so you know, we sanded with the pad and we got it all. And a lovely little side grain pencil pot. There we go. Yeah. Now, I could say inspired by Richard Raffan, really, because I watched him do it the other day, and I thought, actually, yeah,
we need
I've
one
got.
for the office.
I need one for in the office, and I liked the look of that laburnum. I really did.
Yeah.
And I thought I didn't want to do it the other. I wanted that all that spiral. So there you go. Inspired by Richard Raffan, little pencil pot. Yeah. Okay. Right. So there we go, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Toodle pip.
Bye, guys.
And quick tip: always remember, make sure you do your collet up when you got your chisel, because it's weird, but
it's a weird thing, isn't it?
When you don't have it tight, it chatters. it tends to chatter a bit. So, but could make a good chatter tool, I suppose. There you go. Yeah, so just give it a tighten and it'll all be all right. Everything will be good. There we go. Right.
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day. Right, thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. Toodle pip. I will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.